Trade season has arrived, and one high-end player is on the move, hoping to make an impact with his new team.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tampa sideline, head coach Todd Bowles. His guys currently sitting at 500, 2-2 through 4 games. On the Cowboys side, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winners. You get a look at Baker Mayfield.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
At the 35-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. That's caught. Emeka Egbuka. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. And the slot man goes in motion left. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nate Wiggins. Shreds him with a stiff arm. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And what a performance in his last game. A couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And this one quickly to Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Cowboys first down.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers offense heading out. You see their offensive coordinator, Zach Robinson. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Bucky Irving for the first time. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he's going to be wrangled down quickly after the catch up at the 45-yard line. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll try and run here with Irving. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First down, Tampa Bay.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he stopped immediately there. Sam Williams bringing him down that time. Hey, look at this Cowboy defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's got Otton on the out route. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
And this one is right through.
Charles,
even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself,
There he goes left side. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 13-3 ball game. Still one of the most exciting plays in football. The kick return shows why there. 93 yards on that return for 6.
Brendan Aubrey making off for the Cowboys.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
At the 37-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. Mayfield off the play fake. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. Mayfield on play action. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
You look at this defense. They're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance. That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Fourth down, Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. 62 yards. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Aubrey now for the point after. And it's 21-3. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Well,
time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
They go play action. Mayfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 65 yards. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's out of bounds, but not before getting across the 50 to the 45.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game, for here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Left side to Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bucs offense and veteran Chris Godwin getting set for this next drive. And he's had an early impact on the game. Sensational so far. And they'll likely be looking to find more ways to get him involved. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
First down, Buccaneers.
Here's Mayfield. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Mayfield. He's got Otten. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Cowboys' 10-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run the draw with Irving. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott now. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Prescott. And incomplete on a deep ball.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And this one is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. That would give Irving running right. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him early but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. To throw, Mayfield. This is caught by McMillan. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Handoff running left, Irving. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Mayfield now. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
For the Buccaneers field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. And you see what they've done with some of these recent drives, and their aggressiveness last time came back to haunt them a little bit. Turnover on downs, hoping for a better result this time around. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams to about the 33-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. First catch so far by Pickens. It's good for a first down. The Cowboys at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And let's remember that last week that this offense, they played about as well as they possibly could play. Touchdown after touchdown. They were absolutely unstoppable in that game. They'll be hard-pressed to do it again, repeat that type of performance. But boy, were they sensational just a week ago.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Here's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now Prescott. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass. And sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on fourth down. To throw is Prescott. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Jacob Parrish. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll find McMillan here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. Mayfield now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. Able to slither by. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Mayfield to throw it. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Mayfield with it once more. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Cade Otton as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The kick is good.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
So halftime is upon us. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
In a game like this, you're fighting, you're scratching, you're clawing, you're hammering away. That return has the feel of maybe cracking the rock and giving them a chance to get a big-time advantage.
The drive starts with a run by Blue. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The give now to Abanikanda. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
On 3rd down, it's Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the play there. It's a drive will continue.
Good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A give to Williams, running right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And it's into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Throwing, Mayfield.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
At the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Mayfield. Looking downfield for Godwin. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Kobe Durant. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. Down to the 42, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll try the left side. Palmer.
Number 31.
Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Prescott. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Prescott now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Here's a give to Jones running left. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The tackle made by Zion McCollum. Here's a 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Flush to his right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu.
Defense.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Trey Palmer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving. 18 more yards there, another 1st down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
A run up the middle with Irving. He's able to force his way through 1 man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but It's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
16 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Here's Mayfield. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Now Mayfield. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And his kick is good. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
And out of bounds finally, but not before getting it way across the 50 inside the 25. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
On the handoff, Abanikanda. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal line.
A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
That's a great run right there on 1st down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Trey Palmer, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. This one now, Charles, you'd have to think all but over.
I would agree with that because this offensive line, they've been physical from the first snap of the game, and it's taken a toll on this defense, and it was never more evident than on that play right there. They continue to move the line of scrimmage forward, and they open up enough space there to get their guy into the end zone.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Buccaneers 30. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more.
And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. He'll get this to about the 38.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there on the opening play of this drive.
From the 38 now, here's second down at 7. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Cowboys.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. Throwing left side, it's complete. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
15. And a Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield on play action. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
7 catches for him now. This last one, a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of 15.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Mayfield now. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's a quick throw right side. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. To throw, Mayfield. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense. He made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
They'll run on first down. It's Palmer, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Looking here for Smith downfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? Prescott to throw it. He's going to try and go deep again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at their 38. On play action, they'll throw.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault, because to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Mayfield looks to throw. Now there's a short one taken in by Otten.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll look to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Back to throw again.
To the right side, catch made by Ibuka.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
from the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Yard line.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Cade Otton, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Bucs 19-yard line.
And this one quickly to Lamb. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. Here's Baker. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a